Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're playing the game Meet Your Maker, and we're just going to go over some of the bases that I have active. I would say this is my greatest hits. I've chosen the 5 bases that I had the most success with. The way they've changed the game now is you can continue prestiging your bases after 10, or you can just reset them. They can't go beyond 10th level, but you can reset them as many times as you want. And each time you need to reset them costs you about 1,000 tokens of the yellow Syntite tokens. Now some of these bases are only 6,000 Genmat, so they get depleted faster than the ones that are 9,000. You get a full 24 hours with the 9,000 ones. But just let's look at them. So this one here, this was what we called the arena. I did this this one here in this corner. I call it the arena. I did it in a 60-minute video. I had built this thing in a 60-minute video. And as we can see, it's currently at a 19 kill ratio. And I've got 38 funds, 66 brutals, 30 ingenious, and 17 artistics. I've only had 134 people in there, but it's definitely has put the hurt on some people. And since I've had it up here, it's only been up shortly. I mean, I just barely activated. You can see there's a sliver of Genmat that's been utilized by Harvey. I've had 44 kills in there in that short amount of time. Now I have checked the birdcage out. This is what the next one is. I love the birdcage. It was the first map I ever made. I tweaked it a little bit the other day, just some blind spots that I had. Its kill ratio is 12. It's always been around the 12 mark. It's had 388 attempts with 4,674 kills. So I like it. And as you can see, I got 109 fun, 188 brutal, 71 ingenious, and 41 artistic. Then the falls. We've seen this one a couple times in my videos over the last few days. This one's had 159 raider attempts, 2,137 kills, and a 13.4 kill ratio. And over the last few hours, it's only had 12 victims. It's killed 12. It's killed 12 times. It could be the same raider. It could be multiple raiders. It looks like I had 4 attempts in there. It's what it's saying. I've had 4 attempts. So out of those 4 attempts, I had 12 kills. So that's divided around, that's divided around 4 people. That's not just one. So these numbers are just telling you what kills occurred during the last time you've actually gone in there and cleaned it out. All right, King of the Hill. People really liked King of the Hill. I got a lot of feedback with this one. Right now it's at 43 kills since the last time I've checked it. It's only been active just as long as the arena has been, just a sliver down. It's had 43 kills. So it's had 4 new attempts at 43 kills during those attempts. And it's still sitting at 11.9 kill ratio. It's got a 39 fun. It's got a 57 brutal, 34 ingenious, and 11 artistic. And then Outpost cheese. I thought I would put Outpost cheese back up because all the little cheesy things that you can do with your base is slathered in this base. And this one has only been up a little while too. I activated those 3 bases at the same time, or outposts I should be calling them. And that's at 34. So I've had 4 people go in there, 34, putting it still at 11.2 kill ratio. 31 fun, 47 brutal, 22 ingenious, and 23 artistic. So really what I am noticing though is the lack of raiders. I mean, we're getting some high kills, but we're not getting a large volume of raiders. So I'm hoping when the new content comes out on the 27th, which is in a couple days, that there's a new influx of people that are going to return to the game. I am also hoping that they put the game on some sort of June special or July special, so the value, charge less for the game, and I think they'll get more people coming in to play it. I think it's suffering right now. Just I think from the lack of players. I think right now they just need to get their player count back up, and I do think by them adding to the game the way they are in a couple days, that's going to entice some people to come back and play. Especially the fact that one of the biggest complaints that the number one complaint people had was having to recreate a base basically every 10 days, because you'd only be able to prestige it up to 10 before, and then you were done and you had to create another one. So as you can see, I've got bases and bases and bases and bases and bases and bases and bases. So because I had to create them all new. I had to create them, master them, and start over again every time it hit 10. Well, now that's not the case. You can just continue to go with the same base. So if you wanted to, you could just build yourself 5 bases. That's why, you know, the greatest hits bases that I've put up today. So you got some bases that were very successful. I was very successful with these bases. I put them up. I can continue keeping these guys up as long as I want. They're my greatest hits, you know what I mean? But then again, you know, people might get bored with them and go try something out. A lot of my bases recently have been farm bases that I've been putting up for people. And so they could just farm tokens. But as of right now, I do not have a farm base up. I have just the core kick you in the nuts kind of builds that some people like. I mean, some people hate my bases, and I've been told outright, when I see your name, Tarkus, I don't bother. Your bases are just stupid hard for no reason. And well, I mean, that's it. You know, I keep them in brutal. That's the other thing I should point out. They're all in brutal, so it should not be any surprise that they're going to be hard, right? All right, well, thank you for joining me, and this has been the Tarkus Zone.